What's up, my home seller clients? It's Rex, and in this video I want to talk to you about personal property. Should it be included in a real estate transaction? We've all heard about boats and cars and planes and stuff like that being thrown in when they purchase the house. Is that something you should be doing to get more money for your house? Is it possible? If that's something you're interested in hearing about, stick around. So, personal property in a real property transaction, right? So real estate is real property and anything else is personal property. Boats, planes, cars, houses, furniture, whatever. That's all personal property. Now, in real estate, we're selling real property. Real property is real estate. And pretty much we want to focus on the real estate. So the short answer, do you want to include personal property in your real estate transaction? Unless you're in an area where that makes sense, like a vacation area, Hawaii, Florida, where you're selling beachfront condos, and sometimes those items are typically included, all the furniture goes with the house. Generally, I'm gonna say no. You don't want to include personal property in any real property transaction. You want to negotiate and sell and reach agreement on the real property first. Get that done, and then once you get into the transaction and they're about ready to close, then you can offer to sell them personal property if they want to buy it. But by this time, we're already through the transaction. They've signed off on all their contingencies, their loans approved, they're ready to close. You got a week or two, and maybe during this process we're saying, hey, there might be an opportunity to purchase some of the items in the house if you want to, but we'll talk about that later. And then when we get to that point where it is later, we'll say, oh, by the way, the seller has an interest in selling some of the personal items that are in the property if you want them, or if you just want to leave them, we'll say, hey, they have an interest in leaving personal items if you want to leave them. But the idea is you want to try and get, more money for those items too. Refrigerators, washer dryers, furniture, cars, planes, boats. I don't know. If they want to buy it, then you certainly don't want to not let them buy it if you want to sell it, but we'll just do that separately. In fact, I won't do it at all. We'll just turn it over to you and you can negotiate all that stuff with them directly, because real estate agents don't negotiate on personal property. That's not really what we're licensed for. And it's not something we want to do during the transaction until it's all done and everyone's done with a real property sale and it's almost closed. Then you can start offering, we might mention it. Hey, the seller has an interest in selling some of the personal items. Does your buyer want any? And then we'll, make a list of what's available and they can come in and take a look at it and make an offer if they want, or you can give them prices. And then that's it. So there you go. That's the way to do it. Don't do it is the way to do it. And then do it later if you really want to do it. And it's after all the real property is done. So I know it was a little bit of a weird video, but that's it for this one. If you have any questions, give us a call. If you're ready for us to come over and list your house and sell it and get it going, call us for that too. That's it for this one. We'll see you at your house.